Welcome back to West Texas View.
I'm so appreciative of Erika Thomas's time and her enthusiasm because you can tell by listening to her that she really, really believes in the work she's doing. And isn't that wonderful to feel like I'm making an impact on lives and we're really helping people to get out of poverty or get out of situational circumstances that they found themselves in that is really hampering them going on to be a productive citizen. So we were talking before the break about some of the examples of people that people have called you and you've been able to help them. Give us some more. Can you think of any others that I was thinking in terms of maybe a third party calling, like a school teacher that called and said, I have a student and they look like they're hungry all the time. How would I help that without embarrassing the parents? What would you say about that?
No, definitely. Well, thankfully, our school systems have a really great support system through their nutritional services and then partnership with the West Texas Food Bank, the Food to Kids program. So that's a great entry point and say, hey, I think we might have, missed a student that might need that assistance or that extra meal. So that's a nice entry point and it's a comfortable and familiar place for them to go. It's through the schools, and so it's a nice partnership that they can connect to and say, hey, we're needing this assistance, and then from there other things might follow, like school supplies or uniforms, whatever it may be. And as far as other referrals, definitely we've seen as far as elderly, may not be getting, the meals that they need. So Meals on Wheels, we definitely refer to them and say, what can we do to make sure that this person, is linked to your agency and what do they need to do so that they can qualify and receive that assistance. I'm trying to think, sometimes it's just a situational, like you said, needing emergency rent or utility assistance. And that's when we call our agencies like West Texas Opportunities or Permian Basin Mission Center, even Catholic Charities, their different support systems, and say, this client needs this assistance, it's temporary, it's for the month, and then they'll be back on track. So different scenarios like that, that's what we see, and like I said, we try to make sure that we connect them and partner with the right organizations.
Do you do most of this on the phone, or do you require that they come into your office?
No, we definitely recognize that walking or driving to our office can sometimes be a barrier, an obstacle. So we definitely do over the phone assessments, and that way, like I said, we can identify what the problem is, see what sort of either income or how many dependents they have, whether they receive food stamps or other Main Street benefits, and that way we can see where the gaps are and try to fill them so that we can get them to that point where they are receiving the assistance and getting to that point of they have the full quality of life and don't need us anymore eventually.
One of the things that comes to mind in Fort Worth, they have a program similar to this, and they struggled for years trying to figure out how to reach these people to tell them where to get in touch with you so that they could get the help they needed. And they had little stickers printed up, and they put them on all of the the trash cans downtown. They put them on every public vehicle, like buses and if taxis would let them do it, and things like that. And they said that it increased the awareness of their organization tenfold when they started sticking these stickers up.
I imagine.
So how are you getting your name out before other people?
Well, we actually publish a service directory every year. So it has a list of all the different agencies that they can go to receive assistance, including our agency. So we try to keep that in the schools, with the counselors, with different service agencies, the shelters, everyone that we can think of, even the police department, so that if those agencies or organizations encounter someone that they're not quite sure how they can help or where to direct them, they
They
have
can
a
call
directory
you and-
they can call, and if they do know where to direct them, it's in there. They can circle it and send them to where they need to
But
be.
sometimes a person gets something like that, throw it away because they don't think they'll ever need it. Or sometimes that never got to them because they've been in this generational or a situation where they just don't have access to any kind of printed material. So you really have to be creative and innovative. And so
Yes.
I'm glad that you're thinking in all of these new ways to do things.
Of course.
But tell me, can you give me any kind of statistics of approximately how many people you have served in a year?
Oh my goodness.
I know that's kind of an off-the-wall question.
No, well, I mean, I know.
Or a month, how many do you?
It just varies month by month. Usually income tax season, it kind of slows down. So, because everyone's received their return, and so the assistance, the need for emergency assistance might not be that high, so it's kind of low that month. But in the winter and fall months, it is a little higher. So I'd say for a month, as far as calls, at least 1,000 calls maybe. It really just depends. Sometimes it's just I need a number here, sometimes a little bit more in depth, sometimes it's just reoccurring clients, but our call volume just varies with the seasons and the trends in our community and economy. So it's really hard to average what our monthly call base is. It definitely is situational, but we try to refer the best that we can and make sure as far as every entry point, whether it is phone or walk-in, they are receiving that assistance.
Has your calls increased with mental health calls, like somebody saying, I'm really worried about the kid down the block that's wearing all black or acting strange?
I wouldn't say an increase.
It's not increased.
I think people are aware as far as sometimes different developmental disabilities.
As the news media advertises.
Yeah.
We're going to have to close this program. Thank you so much for watching and giving your attention to Erika Thomas. And keep the number handy that's rolling across the screen in case you run across anybody who needs her help. We'll see you next Sunday with another program. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us for News West 9's West Texas View with Johnny Lou Avery. This has been a public affairs presentation of KWAB TV and KWES TV.